Hi crafty friends, Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today is our monthly YouTube sketch hop. I think my friends are the best creators on YouTube, so be sure to check out the description box below to see what all they have created this month. Now each month we take turns choosing a sketch and a theme, and this is the sketch that was chosen for this month. I believe it's a page map sketch. It was chosen by Jessica Dupensky, known as the Paper Heart. It's a 2-page sketch, but I'm going to use the right-hand side for my layout today. I've got 2 photos of my kitty Pepper. So our theme was pets or furry friends. So I'm using this one cracks me up. It's Pepper like straddling the back of the couch. I just think it's so funny when he lays like that. And then here's a cute one of him facing the other direction on the back of the couch as well. And these are both printed 4x6. I print all my photos at home on the Epson PictureMate 400. Now I've already pulled some papers that I want to use. Now I've had these in my stash just waiting to use them. This is the Photo Play kitty collection. You can see here it's got meow and kitty, love. It's got some cute little phrases, some phrase stickers or wordy bits across the bottom. So I love that. I pulled a couple pieces of cardstock that I think will match nicely. And then here is the hero paper. Now it looked like in the sketch there was a hero paper. So I want to use this. Oh, it says the collection here. It's Catnip Collection, and it is so cute. On the back, it's all these little paw prints. But I want to use the one with all the kitty cats on it. And you can see here, here's another sheet of cardstock I've pulled. So this is like an olive color. It's from Basil. I didn't write down the name of the actual cardstock. And then I've got a sheet of white, and then I'm thinking maybe gray as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, cut some papers down, and then I'll be back to start assembling the layout. Now my layout today is quick and easy, simple. There's not any fancy techniques that I'm using because sometimes we just need a clean and simple layout. All right, so I've got all my papers cut down here, and I chose brown instead of the gray, so I did switch that out. And then I cut my white cardstock down to 11.5 by 11.5. Then I've got the hero paper here cut down to 9 by 10.5. And then I've got 2 strips of the green cardstock. One is 4 by 9.5, and then the other one is 1 by 9.5. So I went ahead and already glued down the green along the left-hand edge. Now mine's going to vary just slightly from the sketch because I am just doing the 1-page layout. But I think you can totally see the sketch still, but mine is a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this side down. Now off camera, I did also distress all the edges of my pattern papers here, the white cardstock, and then of course my photos, I did distress the mats on those as well. So I'm going to slide this green cardstock under here because I want it to look like one continuous piece underneath, even though it's not. I was conserving a little bit of paper. And it looked like in the sketch on the right-hand side, there was some more paper showing than on the left-hand side. So I'm going to repeat that. Now I don't have quite as much paper showing, but I wanted to use a lot of this hero paper. It's so cute, and I've just been waiting to use it. I'm using a little bit of tacky glue to just get everything adhered down nicely. Then I'm also going to bring in these Scrapbook.com nested stitch hearts. And then of course my 2 photos. Now I did mat these photos not only in white, but that teal colored cardstock as well. So I'm ready to go ahead and glue these down. And so I'll just put a little adhesive on here and just place them across the center. You know, so many of my layouts, I use like mixed media and paints and stencils and all the things. And I was just kind of taking a step back and just kind of going back to basics and just doing clean and simple. And I love the way this one turns out in the end. All right, now I cut out these hearts with that nested stitched hearts die because I wanted to have like a landing spot. There was a title on the left-hand side of the page, and since I'm just doing the right-hand side, I need to bring that title over. Now originally I thought I would place the heart behind the photo, but I'm really liking the way it pops placing it on top of the photo. And I'm not covering up anything in the photo that really matters, just like the wall and the back of the chair, but you can totally see Pepper still. I'm gonna pop this up on a little bit of foam. And speaking of foam, this foam is amazing. I don't have the packaging of where I got this, but I'm thinking it's probably a cherry on top. Usually I struggle so much with peeling off the release papers in my foam tape rolls, and this one, it just peels off so good. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more of this because I love it. All right, so I love the way that big heart looks up there, and that's gonna give me a nice spot for my title. So I pulled this sticker off of the sticker sheet, and I did go ahead and remove some of the stick off some of the stickers, thinking that I would use them on the layout. So I just use a little powder tool and remove the sticks so I can move them around like die cuts. And so my full title is gonna say Spoiled Kitty. So I've got Kitty up there, and then I've got this little wordy bit that says spoiled, but because I popped up the word kitty, I do need to add just a little bit of foam tape to the left-hand side of the word so that it'll be all at the same level. So I'm putting a little bit of foam just behind like the SP portion, and then I'll place this right over the title so we have Spoiled Kitty. Oh my goodness, that's super cute. And then I also pulled off the sticker sheet a few of these little paw prints. Now, I don't think that I need to use any foam on these, but I do want to add them up here to this heart. Since I did take off the sticky, I am going to have to add a little bit of either tape runner or liquid glue here. I've got my reverse tweezers just to kind of help me hold on to things. So I'm going to add a little bit of tacky glue, and I'm going to add these two paw prints up here on the left-hand side of this heart. And that's really cute. Okay, so I've got that embellishment cluster pretty well done. Now I need to start working on the bottom right cluster here. And this one was shown in the photo or in the sketch. So I have the heart, and again, I do think I want to pop this up on some foam. No, I don't. I'm just gonna glue this one down flat to the layout. And then I've got this little wordy bit, and it says, "You are the cat's meow." The wordy bits on the sticker sheet are so cute. Now, any products that are still available, I will leave shopping links listed down below in the description box. I'm not sure if this collection's available any longer, but if it is, I'll link it below. And I always appreciate when you shop my links or use my name as a referral code, because I do receive a small commission, and that's at no extra charge to you. So that does help me out here on YouTube. So thank you to all those that shop my links. I appreciate that. All right, I am adding this cute little kitty, and he kind of looks like Pepper because he's a little gray kitty. I added a little bit of foam tape on him and just right there in the center of that heart. And now I'm gonna look for some other stickers on here. I'm not sure that I want to use anything else, but I do like this wordy bit that says "You are perfect." And in the sketch, they use like several different strips. I don't really have any journaling for this because the pictures really just tell the story here. But I do love this. I'm not completely sure where I'd like to place it, so I'm gonna bring out that powder tool and remove the stick off the back. So let me show you that. So here's the one I like, and it is refillable. I am gonna do it at the top of my screen here though, off camera a little bit, because I don't wanna put powder all over my layout. So here's where I think I want the sticker. So now that I have the stick off, I'm just gonna place it here and take a step back and look at it, and yeah, I like that a lot. So I will end up going with that. I thought initially I would use the word love, that sticker, so that's why it's just kind of pulling off of the sticker sheet there because I already removed the stick off of it. I think this little fishbone is cute. It is the teal color, and since I used teal in the photo mats, I thought that that would bring in some more teal to the layout, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up there. And now I'm just seeing if there's anything else I want, and I did find this little red heart, so I will add that here to this cluster as well. So that way I've got 3 here at the bottom, and I like the way that looks. Super cute. Okay, so now I just need to add a little bit of glue to the back of that You Are Perfect. So let me get that done. And I'm just going to use some tape runner here since I am sticking it directly onto my photo. Here we go. I'll get that stuck down. And you know, I really like the way this looks. I don't think it needs anything else. I'm really happy with this. Off camera, I added a few enamel dots, and that is going to wrap up today's page. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And if you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.